Hello and welcome everyone to Diablo 2 Resurrected Modded, because apparently I need to say that now. Some people were very unhappy that my 100x monster density title did not mention that it was modded. Don't know how else you get 100x monster density. That's fine, not the point. We are going to try for the third time to do a boat. That's not what I meant to do. To do a Bowazon? I was gonna say Bowazon. I'm like, that's not right. Also, I definitely hit play. Save and exit. I need to create a new character, and instead of Bows or Us, you know, that lovely name, we're gonna do Bows. Yes, I'm aware that once it dies, it's dead. Thank you.
Good day.
Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is take something from our stash. 10,000 golds. Yep. That way we can buy a bow. That's all. Hi there, I'm Charcy. Alright, Charcy, you can give me apparently garbage. Cool. I was looking for something a little better, but I guess we'll take that one. So glad I did that. I can't click on anything today, apparently. Buy 3 of those, slash players 8, because I apparently like to torch myself. So, a couple things have changed since last time. Nothing really with the mods per se, but I have adjusted my loot filter to give me gems again. I had disabled all but flawless gems previously because I don't like seeing them. However, I do feel that the noted. Well, that was the wrong way of doing that. That's fine. I do feel that doing it as a Bowazon is needed. Yep. Because, like, really the main thing would be the skulls. That way I can have life and mana leech, because I was not able to get those. So we're going to start off. We're just going to shoot some things with the bow, get our first couple levels, get our magic arrow going, because we do need that. I don't think we necessarily need Pierce to start with. I think starting off with magic arrow, a couple levels, get its mana cost lower will be the best bet. It starts off at 1.5, and that's not that many shots. The good news is, since it pierces, it will be much quicker to go through some of these enemies. But as you see, we're already out of mana. As I said, this is the third attempt. I didn't have good luck with the first one. I died fairly quickly, all things considered. The second one, we got to Act 3, which I was very impressed with. And then I was the reason that it failed. There was no fault of the character. That one, I got greedy and went too far forward and got surrounded and then just could not potion out of it. So it was my mistake. I knew better. I still did it. And I died. However, one thing that I was running into at all times was an issue with mana. You know, even after I got tier runes, it was still an issue. Oh, my eyeball. Just. No. Come on. Just fire a bunch of those, get this down to 1.2. So after quite a few levels, it will go to be completely free, which is necessary in my book. Wouldn't hurt to find a sash, though, that's for sure. Huh. I did not want that to have those, but I guess I accidentally left it. I do want those, though. Crude sash, we'll just grab that for now. Yes, of course you do. Here, kill one thing and then you'll get a level. No, necessarily need more there. Wow, that did not last long. Okay. That's what, 2 hits? Oh, that's terrible. Whatever, I don't care. So we just need it for the belt storage, that's all. Let's grab the sash, the cap, mana potion. Put that on. It is 2 sockets, and we get regenerate mana. Okay, so only in... Okay, so I need 2 runes for those. 1 socket, that's 2, I guess. We'll hold on to it. Alright, let's get to the cold plains, though. Focus on killing things once we're there. And then I guess I need to start finding a bow. Ideally a hunter's bow with 3 sockets. I'll farm that a teeny tiny bit. Yep, you know what? We're just going to do this because I am losing a good bit of health. And I could probably just grab the chipped sapphires and put them into my my helms. Wouldn't be a bad idea. I don't think I necessarily need multi-shot at the moment. I think just going ham with magic arrow is going to be the best bet. I mean, technically I could search for a while and find 2 sockets. That's 3. I'd rather have the 2 to 6. Get enough skulls, then do flawed skulls, which would help. Because what is it? It's 1% mana stolen. So I'll have 3%. It's not much. Whale. Good news. I don't have to identify either of those. Don't necessarily need that. Really hate that the leather armor is better. Myself a tiny bit more health. Alright, 1% mana. Sir Skibby, hey man, good to catch you live. Well, I appreciate it. How you doing today? Alright. I mean, we are live daily, but not with Diablo 2 most of the time. But I do want to add a dedicated Diablo 2 day. I just have not decided what day that's going to be yet. I guess it could start to be Tuesdays now. I don't know. Oh no, don't surround me. Okay, take her out. I probably need to go away from players 8 here soon. Because I don't necessarily need it. Now let's get rid of you. Just work our way up. Okay, I need the wand. I need the short staff. Just finished a 10-hour shift. Woof. And hopefully you're able to relax pretty well afterward. There you are. Extra strong. Take that. Now, if we could like get early mana after kill, that'd be awesome. Because the earlier that we can start using multi-shot, the better. Grab the short staff. Now, let's see, we're at point A, so we may be able to actually start not running out of mana. Give that to the mercenary. Everything still hurts. Hurts. Baby, don't hurt me. And we got a quick level up on that one. Yes, you do, I'm sure. I don't like having so much garbage on the ground, but it's fine. Chip skull. Okay, we need that. Go ahead, toss that in. Why can I not click on anything? Oh my god! Can't click on anything today. What was that? 3 in a row? Come on, man. Blade poison. Just, you don't need to exist, blade poison. Thank you. That was embarrassing. Right, let's see, we're at down to 0.6. It's probably fine. Get rid of you because you got resurrected, obviously. A minion. A minion. Bolted armor. I will take that. Thank you. All right. Well, the life leech is already coming in clutch. That's for sure. Level 9. Okay, we need to start progressing soon. Topaz, not really the most ideal of things, but it'll work. Arrow sash. I should probably grab the sash and identify that to try and get something a little better than what we have. Speaking of. Get rid of you for the extra experience. And you. Can I move forward, please? I want the charm. Yeah, we can't multi-shot at all. Oh, he can teleport. Noted. We're pretty close to another level, at least. Hey, do you think she needs mana? Fine. As soon as I use it, of course. So I don't want... Holy freeze. They got me. We're past level 8, so let's go sell some stuff and then get a mercenary. Definitely needed. Also, some scrolls of identify would be kind of nice, but well. I kind of want the exploding arrow. Where are you? Visala? So obviously the ice arrows are better. You know, we'll grab one. Let's grab Floria. I like how they cost more. Hey Matthew, what's up, dude? Still have YouTube video comment left here that the guy was throwing shit. Yeah, I appreciate you back me up there, man. A lot of people are just, you know, they're in their own world. That's all. I don't fault people for it. Everyone has their preference for what they want, and that's fair. But there's never any need for someone to be rude about it, which a lot of people like to be. Yeah, garbage ring, cool. Okay, so 511 is the max amount that it could be. I tried setting the arrows to 1,000 so that way I wouldn't have to carry more. Didn't work. 511 is the max. Yeah, I had someone comment and be upset because I didn't mention that my playthroughs are modded. Because obviously you can get 100x monster density in a vanilla game, right? I was like, sure, we'll put in the title for fun. And I hope that person views him and realizes what they asked. It just makes me laugh is all. Alright, we need to give Floria a bow at some point. Oh man, it's amazing what having just a couple of skulls does. Well, I appreciate it. So I just try to make things that that I have fun with, and usually if someone's having fun with something, other people tend to enjoy it as well. Clickbait titles, obviously. Oh, 100%. Now, I have had a few people call me out on what is probably legitimate. They're like, oh, well, this isn't true 100x monster density. I set it to 100. Whether it actually is or not, I can't say. I don't know where the mod stops. But I know if I set it to 100, it's going to be at the max that it can be. I'm out of mana. I try not to be clickbaity. I try to be honest with it. Alright, let's grab the topaz, because maybe we can give her something a little bit better with those. We've got one skill point that puts us down to 0.3, so this is pretty much free now. The goal is get Magic Arrow completely free. And after that, I'll start dumping points in other spots. It's like none of my thumbnails are ever clickbaity. I despise doing that. And I've had people come in like, oh, you should try this for your thumbnail. Like, no, I'm good. Like, yes, it would be better. Like, someone was talking about the Mr. Beast thumbnail generator thing that he had for a while. And it was AI. I'm like, I don't want to use AI to create my thumbnails. Like, to me, that just seems dirty. Alright, progress again being very slow. But honestly better than what we were getting. Since I have some leech. Short sword. I apparently can't read anymore. Right, another, we got a jewel, we got a ring. Okay, grab those. Anyone that's a champion? Oh. 0.2. Okay, I think at level 10 we can kind of stop messing with it. Start putting points to other things. Though it does make multi-shot stronger, which helps. Superior short bow, maybe we can give that to her. One socket, I'm not going to put anything in that. Oh, and I'm out. Cool. You know what? We're just going to go back to town for the moment. That was a terrible joke. So bad. It's like my level of terrible puns. 6 to life, required level 14. I'm surprised you can find that this early. Can also find tons of garbage. I guess we'll hold on to that for the moment. And that was a waste. Found that between monster density mod and boss overload mod, they kind of do the same thing. I feel like the game caps monster density in certain locations. I mean, it kind of has to in a way, because if you think about it, you only have a finite amount of spawn points that are capable, and if it tries to spawn outside of those, it's going to create an issue where you have an illegal spawn, and when that happens, you get game crash. Damn, 5% mana soul per hit. If only they had sockets. I looked at boss overload as well. This feature for replacing mod spawns with bosses for farming items. Okay, so it wasn't boss overload. The one I was looking at was all enemies are champions, and it even turns like act bosses into champions as well, which sounds like I will have a poor time if I try that. So I kind of want to do it. Nope. An amulet. I will take that, thank you. Poor life choice, let's do it! I'm sure someone will comment that obviously I'm cheating if I do that. Also, if I do it, I will definitely start it with a druid. But I still have a lot of classes I need to do this with. I just wanted to give the Bowazon a better chance, where I'm not the reason that it failed miserably. Like, that was purely on me last time. 100%. Alright, we're taking a lot of damage. I need you to die quickly, please. Thanks. Like, imagine if everything just had like 3x HP. Because that's essentially what it's going to be, and they have modifiers. The one benefit, though, to doing that is I will level so quickly. Because there's no way that you're not going to immediately level if you're just killing all champions. Oh, great. Someone's cursed. Who is it? Is it you? Die. Ooh, a spell charm. Oh, man. Just run away. Duro with extra strong curse. Don't do that to me, man. Because knowing my luck, that's what I'll get. Extra strong curse with his holy freeze aura. Yeah, because screw you. Okay, this is so much better with chip skulls. Wish I would have enabled those previously. Just even the tiniest amount of life leech is doing so much for me right now. The mana leech, not so much at the moment because I don't do any damage. All right, who keeps reviving all the shamans? Oh my God. Kite to our, I mean, it pretty much is at this point. There, you're the one that's been doing it. Oh, damn it. Someone. Who's the special hit? Someone in there. Man, once I hit level 30 and get Pierce, it'd be a good time. Again. Because it was last time. Really wish you didn't have... Oh. I need to get rid of the light pillars for gems. They are not needed. Also, my inventory is filling up very quickly. Ooh. No. My God, I can't click on anything. Garbage. Oh, just terrible all around. I thought I killed you. There was a recommendation for Corpse Explosion Necro, and that seems like it would be awesome. Also seems like I would do terribly with it. Alright, next 2 points need to go there, for sure. Yeah, there used to be an unlimited arrows mod, or like where you didn't need arrows to be able to use them. And I was trying to find that, but I just could not do so. I did find that someone, well, the creator of the expanded Synergies mod finally finished his creation of all of them, and he posted that as like just one large mod pack, which is kind of nice. Why Bowazon? It was just the next one to try. And I would like to at least beat normal with it. I kind of want to do all the main classes. That's, well, so comically enough, like, there's sometimes where the actual density helps. As weird as it is. Because you're getting a lot more leech from hitting so many things all at once. And especially once I have Pierce and I can just hit everything at all times, it will make a very large difference. I need to find a lot more skulls, though, to get... I guess I need 9 of them to get flawed. You know, if a Wind Force dropped, I would totally use it. Even though it's not the ideal thing, I would totally use it. Sinfest for the Jagged. I'm not even looking at my map. I'm just trying to kill things to progress. I'm past the... Okay, yeah, no. I need to go to the Stony Field. I'm past the damage or the experience threshold for this area. Well, that's free now, so... I didn't realize I'd passed it already. Resurrected will be awesome. I don't see that ever dropping. I'd have to get to hell for that. Actually, no, I think it can drop in Nightmare. Can it? I think it can. My God. I just need to get to Stony Field to get more experience. So this is typically how I die. He didn't die. Crap. All right, cool. We made it through. Now I just need to kill everything, because otherwise I will get overwhelmed and get slaughtered. Like, it's definitely not quick to do this. Okay, I need a lot more mana potions. I've already burned through all those. I just need to get to a point where I can actually get drops, and that'd be awesome. Wasn't able to see where I needed to go. That was not really the best spot to stop. I didn't have much of a choice because there's no good spots. No spot is good. I think any nightmare can drop raise with that. I can see that. Because it's what, like level 40 something as a drop? You know, Floria's alive somewhere, but I don't see her doing anything. Alright, we slaughtered everything and got no experience, essentially. Pick something up, don't know what it was. It wasn't a skull, I don't need it. Though the sapphires could actually come in clutch. Especially if I keep them up. They're like flawed. Alright, we've lost a lot of health. But life leech coming in. Another ruby. Like, I wish I could make it only drop sapphires and skulls. That'd be wonderful. My God. I don't need all the other junk. Alright, so the question is, Stony Field or Burial Grounds? Which one do we get? Yes! Stony Field. Alright, let's move forward. Floria, join me. Ring. Charm. Alright, I think it might already be time to go to players, like, 1. We could try it. I mean, Thorns is low level, right? It's, what, level 6, I think? We could try it. Be fun. I think there's a bow that gives a Thorns aura that I wanted to have put on because I get hit by so much garbage. Hi, yes. Turn your cam back on for you. If you're gonna hang out in here, that is. Otherwise, I'll turn it back off. I love using multi-shot, and it just does nothing. It's so weak right now. It's edge. Okay, yeah. And it's an easy one to make. I never got the runes needed for it. Because was it Shale is the leading rune in it? Ruby, quality sash, short staff. Should probably grab that for gold. I don't like other archers. They kind of hit me hard and it sucks. Put 1 point to dodge. Ooh, leather gloves. I'll take those. They do an unnecessary amount of damage from a distance. Meow. Chip sapphire. We'll take that. Skull. I didn't even hear it drop. Oh, there goes my armor. All All right, I need the waypoint or I need to TP out. Why are you going under the desk, my good sir? No one needs to see under my desk. I mean, I did vacuum today, but still. You just gonna stay under there? Okay, and he's gone. All right, let's go to town. I wonder why did YouTube censor the word douche? Maybe because it thinks it's another word. Maybe that's weird. 3 to energy. I mean, wow, those are very similar. I need those. Well, it sounds like we're gonna have some charge bolts happening. Actually, that probably was not terrible. Oh well, do it. Wow, I'm so glad I wasted a scroll on that. Nope, okay, we're gone. Hey, that's weird. Yeah, I don't ever try to censor stuff, but YouTube does its own thing, and I just kind of let it happen. You know, 1 to mana after each kill would be real awesome for a ring. Just saying, game. We could use that. Yeah, we'll hold on to that one. All right, well, that just wasted a ton. But let's do this. Pop, pop, pop. There. 34 to mana. All right, we now have a couple more shots we can do. Also, let's do that. Yeah, we definitely need a lot more points into multi-shot for that to even be functional at this point, but... yeah, one thing, I don't do a whole lot of damage yet. Oh, there we go. Perfect. But... well, I appreciate you being here, Scooby, and I hope you have a wonderful day, man. Hope you're able to relax afterward. Yes, indeed. Have a good one. There we go, another charm. We need some charms to give me some damage here, so it'd really help, actually. Let's see. Garbage. That's not what I meant to do. 1 to 2 cold damage. We will take that, not the 1 to defense, though. Yeah, we're starting to get a little bit more damage now. Not a chance. Well, it happens. Slow charging. Oh, why slow charging? We can always hope. Alright, more skulls. We need... so if I can get some, like, flawed skulls, that'd be awesome. Right, we're still getting good experience here, but I honestly should probably just try to go forward. Alright, we don't need all the excess drops and everything. We'll just do players 1. Our goal is to survive. What level are we? We're already level 15. We're doing quite well. Alright, just send the arrow through. Perfect. I will say, it is kind of surprising how weak a Bowazon actually is. And of course, all these are still players 8 for the time being. That's fine. We'll still get a lot of experience just because we're going to be killing a bunch of stuff in the process. But the idea is to be able to kill things. Yeah, that costs nothing now, right? Yep. Be able to kill things quickly. That way we can use multi-shot. Of course, on players 1, I also do a bit more damage, so it kind of helps out. Okay, we'll probably hit level 16 here in a moment. I think I want to get multi-shot up to like, I don't know, level 5 or something at the moment. You need mana, of course you do. Why wouldn't you need mana? I'd be more concerned if you didn't need mana, I think. So I ended up doing something that I was trying not to do anymore, and I have quit a game that I was playing. I was playing Lords of the Fallen. It was a requested game. I gave it a valiant attempt. I couldn't do it. The game was not... Like, the combat was fun. I enjoyed the combat. But everything was just dark, gray browns. Everything looked the same. And that's a very weird mechanic. Where, oh, okay. You have to go in and out of the umbral, which is like the underworld type thing. And some paths are open, some aren't, depending on if you're in the umbral or not. And that's fine, except if you, in the umbral, there are more enemies. All right, cool. Not a big deal. But if you stay in the umbral for too long, you get Reapers attacking you, and Reapers just kill you in like 2 hits. And you can kill them, but good luck. You don't have any healing, so you just have to run and get out of the umbral quickly. So the game punishes you for staying in the umbral, which is what you need in order to fully explore the game. You guys can see why this is an issue, right? Alright, so it looks like we've got players 1 enemies, so that's fine. So they're not giving nearly as much experience, but we're still going to get plenty. Obviously not nearly as much as you do when you have players 8, but damage, you know. Bowazons are not that strong. Okay, we need to find the waypoint somewhere. Where's it? The armor? Don't really need that. Yeah, so it's just this very odd mechanic to where there's certain paths that you can't see unless you're in the umbral, and you can't stay in it. Like, and there's only certain points that you can exit the umbral as well, so it's more counterintuitive that way. So like, you can only exit at certain points or at a save point. Alright, this is a lot more enemies than I planned for. So glad you guys are players 1, or else that could have ended very poorly. Hopefully soon we can clear the Den of Evil. It'd be kind of nice. But it's been quite a while since I've said, like, there was a game that I was playing earlier, and I was like, I wasn't too crazy for it. It was Inner Magnolia. Then I really got into it, and I was thoroughly enjoying it. I was like, all right, cool. I'm all for this now. But, you know, I kept playing because I said, well, I started the game, I'm going to finish it. And that's how I want to continue with things, but that game just, I couldn't do it, man. And because everything just looked the same, it was an issue of, like, so last Tuesday, I just ran in circles for 2 hours. I don't think I actually made progress. I finally found a boss at the very end of the stream. By then, I was just done. And when it comes to progression in the game, there's nothing to like help you know where to go. It's relatively open world in a way. Like everything is pretty much connected, so that's cool. Except you have no real indicator of where you're supposed to be going, and so it's very convoluted. And so I was like, so today, all right, I'm gonna follow a guide. I'm gonna find a spot where I know where things are, and I'll follow it from there. All right, cool. So I find a spot. Great. We're ready to go. We're going through. Things are going okay. Wouldn't say well, but that's not the point. Things are going all right. And I get to a point where I essentially got to where I was previously. It's like, all right, well, that's not ideal, but whatever. We don't need that many in our inventory. Not the most ideal, but it's fine. I can work with it. Yeah, not a big deal. And then it's like, all right, now that you did that, teleport to this other area that you don't have unlocked because you didn't follow this guide from the very start. Like, no, all right, I'm done. That's pretty much where I just ended the stream earlier. No, I'm good. I'm done. Not doing this. That was the tipping point, the breaking point. All right, let's fire a bunch of arrows this way into all of you. Oh, someone poisoned me. All right, that's really bad, actually. And we're dead. Okay. Well then. Level 16. Delete. Yep. That's not how that was supposed to go. Create new. We're just gonna start that again. Hardcore. Yes. I know. So the annoying thing is, like, it just takes so long to get decent. Right? Hi. You know what? Here, before, well, yes. Maybe at the end. I was gonna say, oh, let me just go ahead and do a, yep, take that. Let me just do the other one. The Thorn's Den, and see how that goes, but my thumbnail is for Bo, so let's do that first.
I am a Kara.
Name should be Bowazon, not Bowden.
But I'm afraid I can offer you, but there is a place of great evil in Kasha's rogue scouts have informed me that a cave nearby is filled with shadowy creatures and horrors of the grave.
That's special. All right, let me fix that. I even made that mistake earlier. I was like, oh, I said Bowden instead of Bowazon.
Our encampment. If you are sincere about helping us, find the dark labyrinth.
And I corrected myself. Didn't realize I put in the damn title. Oh, that's special. Thank you. I fixed it. I'm curious, does the thumbnail say Bowden or does it say Bowazon? Oh no. It is, and I imagine that is just a world full of pain. Yep, no, it was definitely supposed to be Bowazon. I don't know what my thumbnail says. I can't see it. Thank you for pointing that out, because and the worst part is, like, I'm pretty sure all of my other stuff says Bowden too. All my other thumbnails I did. You know, we're just gonna leave that. Maybe that we'll do that for engagement. That's what it is. It was totally intentional, right? Sure. Totally meant to do that. I'm dumb. It's fine. %100% clickbait there. Oh man, it's so dumb. Yeah, it's like if you go back to around the first like 3 minutes of the stream, I'm like, I say Bowden, I'm like, no, it's Bowazon. I can't believe I almost said that. No, so instead, my dumb self just puts in the title. Oh, that's glorious. All right, so this is kind of nice having a 1-to-mana bow right at the start, or 1-to-mana after each kill. So maybe in that case, I don't necessarily like if I could get a 3-socket bow with 1-to-mana after each kill, plus some leech, like that'd be perfect. Ooh, rare sash. This is a good start. Probably not a good one, but still. Attacker takes damage of 1. It's 1 more damage they weren't going to take. I've seen some of your videos before. Is this just mod for density, but otherwise vanilla? It is not. There's here, 1 sec. Let me do this. There are a lot of mods going on here. The main thing that is the biggest difference, I should say, and it's probably the thing that most people have the most contention with, is the expanded synergies. It is, oh, that part too, yes. Remove monster immunities, which I guess for a Bowazon isn't really that big of a deal. I just hate having to retool my build all the time as I get into higher difficulties. Like, even though it removes monster immunities, it doesn't mean that they take a lot of damage from it. Literally, the way that the mod works is it puts them 1 point below immunity. That's all. So they still don't take a whole lot of damage, but at least you can damage them. And that's it. It's purely just because I hate retooling my build all the time. Because yeah, like even if you have a cold sorceress, you can still get through the whole game, or a lightning sorceress through the whole game. You just have to get an infinity. Yeah, there's an expanded synergies mod, which once I'm not getting attacked by everything, I'll show it off. I have one in my stash, but I don't want to use it because it was not found on this character. Let's do this. Kill this. So I don't actually know how much it helps in the expanded synergies. Level 6. The biggest issue with using multi initially is the mana cost, and same with exploding arrow. But it is something that I will be using more of soon. So I don't know what the default synergy is, but he also, the guy who created this mod, retooled some things to do more damage than here and there. Like, you've noticed that magic arrow does always pierce, which is awesome. But the funniest thing, and I've mentioned it in a couple of the others, it's hard to see with me in the way, but look at the average fire damage of Immolation Arrow. The dude who created this mod loved Immolation Arrow, obviously, because it does so much damage. But yeah, if I can find enough sapphires again, I will do a double flawed sapphire build, so that way I can start using multi-arrow. You know what? Let's do this. Let's keep 1 slot available for rejuves. I probably would have saved me on the last run. Fair enough, you have on your character as well, like 4 damage charms, fire damage charge, pierce explodes. It does it. I didn't realize it exploded multiple times. Oh man. I know Immolation Arrow becomes kind of broken if it pierces. Exactly. Yeah, like it's kind of dumb. This dude just like his whole thing was that he loved Immolation Arrow, obviously. I'm not a fan of it. The funny thing is, if you don't have remove monster immunities, it is pretty much completely useless like once you hit Nightmare. Let's see. Magic enhancer to freeze your enemies. So ice arrow doesn't explode, but freezing arrow does, right? These entire goose, yeah. Like I've thought about doing freezing. The synergies on that are not nearly as crazy. 20% cold damage per level, 24%. Yeah, so not nearly as crazy there, but still kind of crazy. But otherwise, I don't have a whole lot of things that really change the game all that much, in my opinion.
Not enough mana.
Maybe I should just like start off moving forward with players 1. I don't know. If I can get to that, I will have to try it. So far, I don't think I've made it. Like, I made level 30 with my last one, or not my last, but my first one, second one, and that was cool. But most of them have died pretty early because I suck. Ooh, I mean that's terrible, but I'll take it for now. Wow, I got like the worst staffs you could possibly get. Cool. Eh. Game hates me. Vanilla Plus, essentially, yeah. So exploding so small to get there than progress back. The issue, yeah, like I want to use multi-shot. It's just so difficult to do so because of mana right now. So spoiler alert for something that will be coming up soon is this mod right here plays Mephisto. We'll be doing a run as Mephisto, Diablo, Bale, and I believe they have Indarl as well. Rich Merchants just makes where you can sell for more than 5,000, remove monster immunities, all the experience synergies. Merc Equip, you have everything. Need lots of mana leech. And mana after kill.
Good day.
Let's see, do we have a good mana leech bow? So, like, this is the thing. Like, okay, I can either have life or mana after kill. So, it's a constant struggle. Oh, we're about to hit level 8. Then I can have a mercenary. Yeah. I think early on, exploding arrow will be the better bet, and then multi-shots that I ramp up.
Well,
We'll grab Flurry again, even though she didn't do a whole lot last time. Though Mana Leech does not work too well with exploding arrows, sadly. Can Insight be a bow? Is that a thing?
I'll put that to good use.
I'm sure she will. Yes? What? I did not realize. Been missing out. Oh man. I mean, I didn't quite get to the point where I could have made one previously, but I will totally make one. That's amazing. Did not realize. All right, in 4 levels, we'll swap to exploding arrow. By the way, if you have a lot of loot on the floor, if you press F, it zooms in, making it easier to see. Oh, that's a good little tip. I didn't think about that. I am all for it. Like, even with how long I've been playing this game, I have like no knowledge. I am done with this game. So much. Like, especially when it comes to rune words. I wish I was a little bit more knowledgeable, but I'm not. That's retracted? Oh, no need to retract that message. Nothing wrong with having tons of knowledge. You know enough to be dangerous. By the way, you're on my TV and laptop. Awesome. I appreciate that. Alright, so we need... Okay, we got an amulet. We'll take that. Definitely need all the sapphires we can get. Level 10. In 2 levels, we can start using some exploding arrow. Bowazon is my favorite class too. There you go. So my PvP days were 1.07 with bruising and guided arrow, aka being a complete jerk. Ooh, boots. I will take those. Somewhere. Yeah, actually, I think if I had spec'd into exploding arrow, I probably would have been fine on my last run when I got surrounded like that. Hindsights. 100% pierced with Clegg's gloves. Or enough. Oh yeah, 100%. I was like 12. What do you expect, man? Oh, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, I was a complete jerk. Unashamedly. We're still in the coal plains, aren't we? One more level. Remember all the weapons with the 4015s? Like those 4015 jewels, they sold for a lot back then. Well, back before fast existed, that was the way. Alright, so exploding arrow just... Let's see how this... Wow, she's just going to town over there. Oh, that doesn't do much, does it? Well, all the hacked jewels. I mean, there were a lot of hacked items that were very fun to play with. I'm sure you had the barbarian with the dual ith swords, you know. Oh yeah, sorry, 4050, not 4020. It does indeed. I take it, yeah, it's hunting right now a little bit. I see that. Yeah, it auto tracks. Ith in the Forest, Valor, Aki Rings. Oh yeah, all the fun things. How those ever got onto Battle.net still just baffles me. I want that sash. Alright, do we think she'll protect me while I identify stuff? Probably not. Can you shoot things, please? You can have that.
I'll put that to good use.
I'm sure you will. Let's see. I mean, honestly, they both suck, so you can have those.
I'll put that to good use.
1 to 2 fire damage. You know, all the damage charms that we could get. The Great E-Bug Epidemic. Yes. I remember that one, too. Sure, we'll take 1 to energy. Yeah, I should probably keep all this and, like, sell it. Alright, she tried to save me. What? Chip topaz. It really wanted me to have that topaz, didn't it? Yeah, I think instead we get more money. Also, I've not put any points into that. There we go. Hey, look, we have more health. Other people's ultra soft and important crash server. Yeah, that checks out. I mean, I remember, actually, the old dupe method was the lag out dupe. I'm sure you did that one as well, where you could actually lag the game out and duplicate items, essentially. Yeah, we need all of you to not exist. Thanks. There. Alright, so that did work really well. You were correct. Hockey rings may have been a menace, but they were fun. But if you wanted to have, like, any chance of being competitive, you had to have all the garbage. Like, that was the thing. Never did much for Doom because it was always process perm crap. Yeah, it was a pain in the ass, but if you had the things, it was worth it. And plus, you know, if you were a garbage person, you would dupe something that you didn't care was not going to be very permanent, then trade it off quickly. And screw someone over. There's plenty of that. Here, come into this game and take my item from me. I swear, it's legit. And other jokes we tell. Like every rune that exists, you had basically used in the game. Yeah. 100% there. Oh, you just got a jaw rune? Hope you didn't leave the game before you put it in something. God, terrible. And then you had the poppers. Oh yeah, I can help you, dupe. Just run this program on your computer. It's perfectly legit. Don't worry. You'll definitely dupe your items with this. Dupe.exe. Guaranteed to work every time, right? Totally dupes your items. Don't worry about that little black box you saw pop up. I'm sure that's just getting the script to run so that we can duplicate your items. I'm out of mana completely.
Not enough mana.
Alright, we're just gonna stand in a corner and then just fire into the abyss. Perfect. If they surround me, then we explode them. The people that would fill the Bloodmore with random items in PvP games, yep. There were those too. Assholes. I may have been a jerk, but I was never that much of a jerk.
I'll put that to good use.
Not really any better.
I'll put that to good use.
Oh, I didn't realize I just had some random garbage armor. Here, you can have it.
To good use.
Take my garbage.
I'll put that to good use.
Do you think she'll put that to good use? But when I said poppers, I meant the people who had the popping programs that they would email to you or send you. Those jerks. The scammers. So I talked about, I now kind of want to do the all champions mod. Oh man, that's a terrible idea, but kind of want to do it. I should probably use some of my points. That'd be a good idea, wouldn't it? Oh yeah, never trust anyone online since the start. Oh yeah. But I mean, so many people fell for it. I remember people would be begging me in my guild or wherever it was called. that people made. Like, oh, I just got duped from this. Like, what'd you expect? If someone sends you dupe.exe, don't run that shit, man. And they'd ask for, can you help me get some more items back after I did a dumb thing? Like, sure. We'll farm out some stuff for you, man. God. You chastise them for being dumb enough to fall for it. But mine downloaded a bot once off some website for Sammerdan was malicious and dropped all of his gear. Yep. That's so I don't know a whole lot of coding, but that's where I learned the bit of JavaScript that in Python that I learned was from modifying bots and reading them to make sure they wouldn't do that. Because I did my share of botting. No shame there. More poison damage. Take that. Garbage check. Ooh, leather gloves. I'll take those. Thank you. They suck, but they're better than what I had. All right, so I've got like, oh, I've only got 3 skill points. I thought I had more than that. So do we want the fire damage to go up? I should probably put a point to void, honestly. But yeah, I remember running multiple bots at once for a while. That was an experience, to say the least. All right, well, this is not what I had in mind. Need all of you to die, please. So exploding arrow definitely gets you out of a bad situation. Far better than multi-shot was going to. Multi-shot will be better once I can respec into it appropriately, but that is not the time right now. Yeah, for very obvious reasons, I don't play online anymore. It's not fun to do. And my internet kind of sucks, so like I'm lucky that I can stream most days. Hell, there are days where I can't stream, and it annoys me greatly when this happens. Nope, I don't want to get stuck in here. Thank you. All of you need to die. Thank you. Reserves are better. Like, I do want to do some PD2 eventually. Which is really weird that Blizzard doesn't care, since how insanely popular it was. Like, their complete lack of care towards Battle.net was ridiculous. I saw an item. I don't know what it was. That was a club. Okay. One thing that I'll be doing soon is a full StarCraft 2 story playthrough, because I never actually played the final installment. And I love StarCraft. Alright, Stony Field or Burial Grounds? We got Stony Field. Yeah, boy. Now let's not die in it this time. And I'm not going to edit out that first one either. We're just going to embrace that was in there. That I died. We're just going to pretend like it didn't happen. That's all.
Not enough mana.
Topaz, amethyst. I need sapphires. That's really about it. There we go. Sapphire. If I can get 6 of them, I'll just double sapphire my helmet or something. Oh, Pelta Lunata. We'll grab that. Can't use it, but we'll grab it. I mean, for the most part, whenever I shoot a magic arrow, it goes long enough that it just hits something, gets its man back, which is kind of nice. How are we doing on arrows? 211. I mean, who doesn't love the Pelta Lunata? It is wonderful. I just can't use it. That's not bad. Nope. 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 All those suck. Yeah, 1 to 2 fire damage. It's 1 to 2 damage I wasn't doing. So.
Not enough mana.
The words everyone hates to hear. Not enough mana. I need more mana. Must construct additional manas. Something like that, right? All of you, come hither. And don't kill me in the process.
Not enough mana.
Chipped emerald, 2 emeralds.
Not enough mana.
Alright, let's see if we can take out that little group right there.
Not enough mana.
Nothing too crazy over there. We got rings. I do want that charm, whatever it may be. They're allowed to switch when they lost their ownership of royalties to Dota, which is why they now don't allow any user-created content to be hosted to protect intellectual property. I can see that. 100%. Well, if you need mana, use a potion. Pretty simple. That'll hit. No, not amethyst. We need sapphires. Ah, spectral hit. That's what did me in earlier. Let's grab 1 of each. We have amethyst. We have a ring, emerald, and diamond. Don't really need any of that. Hand axe, buckler. Trying to find anything is on the ground is a nightmare. A ruby from something I hit at some point, I guess.
Not enough mana.
Another ring. We'll take that. And damage goes up by a decent chunk there. I have no life leech right now. That's an issue. It'll be so nice once I get to Act 2 and have a prayer mercenary to help out a little bit. Just a teeny tiny bit. heal that off. Too much damage. I never did find the waypoint last time, did I? Damn. More Amethyst. Yeah, Blizzard's gotten exceptionally greedy over the last, like, 15 years. Hey, how's it going, man? Did you ever check out Blizzless? I did. I haven't downloaded it yet, though. But I pulled up the tab, took a look at it. Looks pretty neat, for sure. I just worry about my internet not being sufficient for actually being any good online. It's always my concern right now. In a couple of weeks, I'll be trying out Starlink, so hopefully that will be better. Even if it does cost me double what I'm paying now, but, you know, it is what it is. Comically enough, I'm in Florida. Like, I'm not in a spot where I should have bad internet. But I do. So there's cable here, which in theory should be perfect for this. However, because they had no competition for 30 years, they never upgraded their infrastructure, and it created this massive vacuum of internet in this one specific area. And it's kind of annoying. And now AT&T is finally coming in and starting to add fiber, which is awesome, but it's a very slow rollout. It's a slow rollout. Life, for sure. Alright, let's get rid of all the things shooting me. Specifically the ones that are further away. Can't see much of anything on the ground right now. Yeah, we have one skill point. You can put it into that, but just keep the fingers over the keys. There we go. We got the waypoint this time. Yay. Fiber is obsolete. Why have wires that cost so much? Well, I mean, fiber is exponentially better than wireless any day of the week because you have no latency with fiber. Now, coax, I would agree. That needs to go. 3 mana. Sure, put that on instead. I mean, yeah, Starlink will have lots of latency, which is an issue. But right now I'm using a 5G wireless modem, so it can't be much worse. And what I'll probably end up doing is WAN aggregation to give myself at least a fighting chance. It's 2 o'clock. No, it's noon. One of my other videos came out. That should be the Lords of the Fallen video from last week. Oh, that's better. What part of Florida? Just when I'm in Tampa, Clearwater. I'm actually going to be going down there this Thursday. Hey. I'm in the Northwest. I'm in right next to Alabama, essentially. Literally 5 minutes from Alabama. Has very low latency, almost. Since when? the reason I ask is the last time I tried Starlink, it had severe latency issues. But it's been a couple years. So my brother has the antenna, so figure I'll try it with his. Because he's not really utilizing it right now. 2-2, huh? Oh, that could definitely be better. I'll definitely have to let you know. My brother will be coming down October 4th, so when he gets here, I'll test it out. this. Well, I still don't. Alright, I'm gonna read you the spam text my friend got. I'm a 22-year-old student, recently graduated from a university in the United States, currently working with friends to earn money. I'm free to travel anytime. No alcohol or violence is allowed. If you'd like to see our photos, feel free to send me a private message. Toys are welcome. If the situation allows, we can spend the night together. Please add my Telegram. What? That's a special one. I don't get that kind of spam. Weird. Did we get the like the? It's in the White House, right? It's for whatever reason my microphone lately has had interference from my phone. I don't know why. Sorry about that. I need to remember not to pick it up. That one's on me. And it always comes from a +63 number, I've noticed, each time it happens to him.
Greetings.
Come on, we need a put it in my armor as well. I'm looking for a 2-socket helm here real quick. Even though there's probably like 76 on the ground, I'd have to actually pick them up. And that's an issue.
Good day.
Yeah, we'll test things out with Starlink. Okay, I'm not gonna keep searching. That's what I thought it was. I was not positive, so I didn't want to say it. Everything blows up. Two sockets? Damn it. It is 2 sockets, but not the way I need it to be. Superior leather armor. Nope.
I need mana.
I will give you mana to make sure that those things do not hit me. Oh look, another one that I can't use. It'd be real awesome if you dropped ones that were, you know, useful. Instead of the Stout Nail Club. I feel like I should give him a hard time about getting spam calls from, or spam texts from the Philippines. But he does a lot of business with international companies, so it's not completely out of the realm of possibility for him to get those. But it's still fun to give him crap about it. Goes throw rubies in it for fire damage. I was actually thinking I was going to do a 3-socket with 3 flawed skulls for leech, potentially. I don't know if that would be better or not. Because I could also just wait till I get to the tower and do triple Tal for crazy poison. Once I can find some tier runes, it's on. Tier runes are like gold to me. I love me some tier runes. Really, I just need both. I mean, right now I don't get a whole lot from... I haven't leveled Magic Arrow, so that's kind of an issue. Also, you can grab the Fire Merc, who will also use Exploding Arrow. Right now I have the Ice one. What level is Exploding Arrow for? Is it still level 12 as well? I was thinking maybe I would have a little bit of help from from ice, but probably a better idea to do fire. Yeah, you and your damn curse. Yeah, you're not wrong. Yeah, where's Kasia?
Hello.
Clicking on things is difficult. Kyle. All right, we're gonna grab Kyle.
I'll put that to good use.
Clicking on anything is a nightmare.
I'll put that to good use. I'll put that to good use. I'll put that to good use. I'll put that to good use.
Greetings.
What does she have right now? She does 1 to 3 fire damage, but if I find a 4-socket one, it probably would help. Let me do this. Didn't mean to pick that up. Fellow club. Be so good. I guess it wouldn't hurt to start picking up some rubies, huh? Oh my god, everything just spawned in at once. Two sockets. It's nice when everything runs up to me. It makes it a whole lot easier to kill them instead of hitting me from a distance like some jerk. Apparently we're just gonna get all diamonds, huh? Oh. Yeah, I'll start picking up all the rubies I find to give her a fighting chance there. Spectral hit? Yeah, jerk. Come here. There you go, buddy. Tarnhub would be real nice. Wish I could use the Pelts Lunata buckler I found, but no shields. I didn't see a Tarnhelm on the ground. You're referring to that one?
I'll put that to good use.
I'll take that as yes. Yeah, I've noticed that a couple times. You're like, is that gold? Ah, damn, it's yellow. Yep, I messed up. Didn't mean to go in that far. All the potions. I always love when I go to like click on an item and just end up running past it and almost dying. Fanaticism would be wonderful. One day we will have a bow that has, you know, no, we won't. Let's be honest. Yeah, no. Exploding Arrow was definitely the better call over multi-shot, which is what I did on the last one and did not go well. Like, Exploding Arrow, or multi-shot works great once I can actually utilize it effectively, but that is not yet. Is it Hustle that has that? Chipped Emerald. Lightning damage, we'll take it. More fire damage. It's minimal, but we'll take it. Now that's good. Yeah, 3-second bow will give you fanaticism. What are the runes, though? And give me one quick moment. Rest and break. BRB. And we're back. Code's the highest. Oh, damn. That's not bad at all. Codes are easy to find. Shellco Eld. Wow, I thought it was so much worse than that. Okay. That's good to know. Really wish I didn't have to have both potions active. God. Worth it. Oh, you didn't die from that? I feel so much stronger now. Yeah, you're gonna get a few levels up here. Don't worry. No, we don't need a conviction order on me. Thanks, but no thanks. Emerald, ring. Yeah, now that I want rubies, they don't drop. There we go, we got one. Now we just need like 8 more. Extra strong, extra jerk, you mean. We're actually getting some decent damage now that we've gotten some decent charms. But you know it'd be real great? 1 to mana after each kill. That's not bad, actually. I hate you, game. Only adds fire damage in the weapon built. If you find a few, you can upgrade them. Well, yeah, I was thinking if I get... Ow, that did a lot. If I get 9, I'll do a 3-socket with 3 flawed rubies, essentially. Diamond. Because I can find a 3-socket hunter's bow, no issue, you know. Ah, no wonder you're doing so much damage. Nothing good there. It just takes so long to go through as a Bowazon. I see you. Good news, there's plenty of mana potions. Just go crazy. Didn't mean to grab the Bartochet. Chip skull, that's very valuable. I don't know if mana after kill will be better, or if the dual life and mana leech would be better at 6% each. I know with multi-shot it can... Ooh, hello. It can be better. Alright, well, that's just a straight upgrade. Usually better if you get your physical damage up for now. It's fair. That's a good call, probably. Especially with the amount of like trash mobs there are, it definitely helps. Because they die fairly quickly, can refill all my mana. Against bosses, definitely need potions, but could be worse. Yeah, like that. Alright, we've got 3 skill points I can use. Don't need anything in this tree. I'm trying to decide, should I put more points into exploding arrow or should I put them into fire arrow? Fire arrow, that's really hard to say, also fully pierces and with the mods I have. All right, let's see. I'd go fire because if you get a Ravenclaw, you want the... That's fair. I have one sitting in my stash, but I don't think I should use it since I didn't find it on this character. That would be really... Oh, I'm running low on arrows. That's unusual. Good news, there's arrows there. Let's go heal a little bit. It's not like you're doing a speed run. I would just use it. Well, I mean, if you guys don't care. I did originally say that I was going to use items from my stash with this character, so... Boop. Hey, look at that. We have a Ravenclaw. Oh, man. We're so lucky to find that.
What you need?
You almost need 2 for bows. That's pretty fair, actually. So the question becomes... Oh, oh, early. It's hard low life. Low AR, low damage. You need every advantage you get. That's... I mean, you're not wrong. Alright, so when it comes to using this, like, if I use magic arrow, will those also explode? Or is it only regular arrows? Okay, that's really broken. Super broken, by the way, guys. Just so you know. Like, this almost feels like cheating. By almost, I mean it totally is. Damage is low. Bow falls off quick. Fair. And you guys said, like, if I do synergies for exploding arrow, this will scale with it. Is that correct? What's everything after Act 1? True. All right. Yeah, so this could get nasty, actually. I like it. It's gonna really suck when I die with this, because this is the only one that I have. We're gonna try though. It's only an early game on. Would get you to insight. Insight would, and then I'd just use my actual skills at that point. Makes sense. I could always cube it up and make it, you know, stronger. If I knew what the rune word was for that. No clue. So should I only use this bow for my sash, or should I start using other items as well? Yeah, I would respect it insight either into freezing arrow or physical. I see freezing arrow being kind of broken. Especially once I have pierce. Oh, we got a lot of stuff here. I'll show you. That's not bad, actually. Oh, got garbage is what I got. We do have a few bows, actually, believe it or not. I could also... Am I 17 yet? Yeah, I could put a stealth armor on, which would help. S-Shell, Perfect Emerald is the upgrade, but I wouldn't. Alright, so we have, like, Treads of Cthon. That's a good one. We have Chance Guards. Got John Low in your sash. No, I don't. Highest I've got is a Mal rune. Nope, I've got a Sir rune. I found one Sir. Yeah, I do want to do ice because it's kind of awesome. I also have a Biggin's bonnet, which would, well, actually, not really help compared to what we have now. We have Twitch Throw, which would be awesome. We have a lot of mana after kill stuff. We'll use some of the good stuff. I'm just always so weird about it, like, because I didn't find it on the character, you know. But I guess I did actually find the gear, so it still checks out. Put that on. Blood Fist. I should. No. Do I not have the amulet? Yeah, we have. Yeah, we have all three. Ring Amy would be OP. Right, let me do this. Where's my ring? Is that better than... I can't put it on. Didn't have no strength. Hold on. Tender Dex 50. Damn. Okay. 50 defense. 1 to all skills. I didn't realize it gave all that much. All that. 50% better MF. Jesus. Okay. I don't actually think I have 2. I do. This love attack rating. Okay, wow. I didn't realize it gave 1 to all skills. Huh. Let's see. Saber Knits. So we also have a Rogue's Bow, which isn't really that good. We have a Witch Wild String, which just fires magic arrows. Yeah, the 75 life will help a ton. Probably put that on a little bit better than what we have. That's trash. We'll never use it. Yeah, I didn't know if the Deadly Strike would help. Then of course we have all of the fun stuff. We have insights. We have a garbage blast spark. Snake cord. Better than what I'm using now. Ancient's Pledge I can't use. Gorefoot would be really nice if it wasn't ethereal. Laying of Hands, I don't believe so, no. Were you thinking of the Bone Claw there? I don't think I found Laying of Hands yet. We do have Venom Grip. More Blood Fists. I found a lot of Blood Fists over the months. All the Saigons and then runes. All right, we'll go with this. I guess I could put Treads of Cthon on as well. Where were they? Put something better on. 30% faster run walk. All right, we are now officially Mobeta. Go freezing arrow. You'll want both skull gloves and any help. Yeah, surprisingly, I have not found many. All right, so we have become notably better. Yeah, better crafting. I'll have to learn the crafting recipe for it. Can I gamble them? Yeah, I didn't realize Angelix was that good. Sapphire, Ort Rune, and Jewel with Chain Gloves for knockback. Alright, nice. Once I get Pierce, we should be even more broken. Also, we're still on Players 8, which is, usually I don't say Players 8 this long, so. Another Ruby, Skull. Yeah, just being able to fire exploding arrows is amazing. Makes it where I can actually kill things. Let's see, level one more level. Ooh, hello. Arctic Furs. Need all the AoE help that we can get here.
I'll put that to good use.
I'm sure you will. Okay, King for YouTube hates Apple Card. It won't let me pay using Apple Card, MasterCard, which is basically credit. That's weird. Yeah, that makes no sense why it does that. Yeah, that's why Enchantress uses the Demon Machine. Enchant adds all the damage to the explosion, and the Pierce makes it. I did not realize that. I just have not used Bowazons really ever. I mean, like back in 1.07, I used Bowazons with Guided Arrow and Multi-Shot because that was the meta. I wonder what it is about the Apple Card that it doesn't like. Also, you have my my Adobe login if you want to check the Frame.io stuff. Fair. that part specifically? Yes. Alright, so putting it into exploding arrow does not help. Got it. Or it's not accepted. Check that you entered the correct card number. Try another card. I wonder, Is it? Do you have the physical card, or are you using one of the virtual cards that they offer? Because YouTube has gotten really weird about virtual cards lately, ever since the YouTube Premium scams that were happening for a while. The full regular card number. Okay, well then never mind on that one. That makes no sense then. Exactly, yes they do. Well, it's not a real card. We can't refund back to it. Oh, this makes this build so much more feasible early game. And there's so much dying. It's wonderful. I'm gonna try to sign in, sign out, a few other things. All right, just let me know how it goes. If you do a YouTube membership, does that stop ads? I know YouTube Premium does, obviously, but that's kind of like this whole thing. But I didn't know if, like, if you're a member of a channel, if it stops ads. Yeah, the 100% MF definitely is going to be nice. I'm kind of surprised that Luke Goblin doesn't, is that his name? Something like that. Luke Goblin doesn't do a double angelic on his runs. Like, early game. Also, I'm burning through a lot more arrows now, aren't I? Oh, yeah. It's amazing how much stronger this is. I watched him do a run of, I think it was Dex only on an Amazon. And he had a couple of deaths. But that's kind of ridiculous, because you are 100% glass cannon. But it's funny, like, the way that he overcame his strength issues with gear. I mean, comically, that's what most of mine is as well. And I really should not, since, you know, I'm playing hardcore with crazy amounts of monsters. God. I mean, that's how my Oregon died the other day. Just an arrow hit it. That was it. Dead. Okay. Game over. Hope you didn't like that character. I wonder what character I would do if I was going to do, like, hardcore ladder. I just realized we were getting no extra experience for a while there. We should now. All right, let's see if we can't get some good grouping going on. Of course, there are ranged enemies here. Like them. Also, the life regen from the double angelics, wonderful. I'm actually able to regen health right now. Cursed. Dead. 3-piece angelics is bust. One of my favorites this run with post level 12. I didn't realize how good it was. sapphires. Guess I don't really need to pick up rings anymore, do I? Except for rares. There, you die. Alright, there we go. I'm sure someone in the comments is going to be very unhappy about the fact that I used gear that I did not find on this character. Oh well. To be fair, I did say that when I did round 3, I was going to do it, and then I didn't. So round 4 gets it instead. Just to collect all the things and be a treasure hoarding goblin, right? Roll of Benefice. I want to see Llama do a speedrun where he has 100% stash access and see what the record would be. How's his Holy Grail coming anyway? Like, hasn't he? Is he? Well, he's working on the F Holy Grail now, right? Like all ethereal items. Yeah, because your what's TZ? Terror Zone's got it. I realized it as you're saying it. Yeah, good luck with Tyrell's Might, F, and Pathorn. I'm not familiar with that last one. Yeah, I don't think I would ever try to do a Holy Grail. Oh, like I don't have that kind of patience, man. Hell no. Like I don't watch his videos much, just because they do tend to be quite long. But really, I thought it could be. But I see the thumbnails and I see the videos pop up because I am subbed to him. And I saw that he was now working on the F Holy Grail. Like, oh, jeez. Like, just yesterday, I think it was, he had a 7-hour stream searching. I can't imagine just farming for 7 hours. Ugh. Oh, can't do it. No, you can zod in ethereal items, but if it's snatching a circle, it cannot be ethereal. Interesting. So I guess in the Holy Grail search, you would just be searching for all available ethereal items in that regards, which makes sense. Well, I appreciate that. I've always liked Llama. He's a funny dude. So have you heard his stories about trying to go to GDQ Games Done Quick in his full chainmail? Because it does not go well any of the times he's tried. This is going to come as a shock to you. Airport security, not a fan of chainmail. Especially post 9/11. Oh. Oh, yeah, because he picked up garbage. Don't do that. When I was younger, I actually was, a couple friends and I were making chainmail. That is an arduous process, dude. Not much mod, but he has good coverage of almost all aspects of theory crafting. Oh, yeah. Those are mainly the videos I watch, are his more so educational videos for D2 over just his stream and such. He's great for background noise, I can tell you that though. I'm also very jealous of all of his sound effects that he has, specifically the llama song. Like, I wish I had something like that for when someone subbed or donated. Happy llama, sad llama. Yeah, that song. So catchy. I know it's not his, like someone else made it, but you know, whole llama thing. I got nothing. Yeah, watching him magic. Again, I like how Magic Find got censored there because of MF. I'd be all for it. Yep. Yeah. Well, I think that the issue was like when he finally learned that he was going, there wasn't enough time to do that. Or something crazy, because a lot of times with GDQ, which sadly I'm not really a fan of anymore, they just went way too political for what should have just been gaming. It's killed it for me. Like a lot of times people were learning that they were going like 2 days before they had to do runs. Like I used to donate to GDQ during the streams. I'd watch the whole thing. You know, I have given a couple of grand to Maison Sans Frontier. I have no shame doing that. But when you take in this group that's supposed to be, you know, people for fun, for gaming, which us gamers, we're nerds. We don't care about the political side of things. You turn into a purely political organization. Like, come on, man. You ruined it. And it was such a good cause. I mean, I guess people probably still do. They probably still get tons of donations for the Prevent Cancer Foundation and Médecins Sans Frontières. But I don't go through them anymore. Man, not having to rely on mana potions 24/7 is so nice. Yes, Doctors Without Borders. Médecins Sans Frontières. It's always fun listening to their commentators try to say the French version of it and fail. Like, French is not that difficult of a language, but if you're not accustomed to it, it does not go well. Funny anecdote about French. So I took French in high school, and it was a waste of 2 semesters for me because I already was proficient enough in French for that. And the reason was because I played Diablo 2 at night when all the Canadians were playing, specifically like the Quebecians and the French-speaking quarter. And so they only spoke in French. And so I want that back. So I had to learn French to be able to communicate with them. That's probably super offensive. There's probably a better word for that, but that's the only way I knew to conjugate that. But yeah, so because I was like primarily playing Diablo 2 with French people, I learned more French than I learned in high school during 2 semesters. Ooh, that's nice. Oh, we ran out. Oh, I was saying the same. They oh, did they? Oh. Yeah, like, I never understood why, but I was like, I don't know, these guys are cool. And they were always super friendly and nice, probably because they were Canadian. And they were always super chill. But for the longest time, I had no idea what they were saying. But I'm glad I'm not the only one that had that experience. Because I've said that before, and people are like, nope, never came across that in my life. Like, oh, well, maybe I'm just weird. Yes, I am. Well, happy birthday, man. I will say, I am much happier right now than I was earlier when I was streaming Lords of the Fallen, and I was just becoming a salty nightmare. I had to stop. Yeah, I'm over here using actual splitting arrow. Let's not do that. Like, Lords of the Fallen is, like, the combat is a fun game, but I couldn't get into it, man. Everything is all the same brown and gray. Like last Tuesday when I played it, I just ran around in a circle for 2 hours. I was so lost. Yeah, it was funny when people ask me, like, why'd you decide to take French in high school and not Spanish, which objectively would have been the much smarter thing to do because more life utility here in America with it, at least. I was like, well, because I wanted to be able to communicate with my friends in Diablo 2 better. Like, that was literally my reason.
It's as if a great war were fought here.
I mean, there kind of was. Man, this works so much better. It's insane. Typically, whenever I stream Diablo 2, I'm much happier. It's just a much better time. It's funny, a couple of years ago, I was streaming Diablo 2 Resurrected like vanilla when it first came out. Oh, thank you. So, my, what was it gonna say? Oh no. Oh, so my view for the stream is up here above me on a little pedestal, and I don't typically look up if I'm looking at the game, obviously. So I typically don't know that the doggo cam is messed up unless someone tells me, so thank you. Yeah, I used to use an Insta360 Link camera for Is there, and it tracks humans, which I definitely have disabled, but it had no way to track dogs. Gotta run for a bit? Well, I appreciate you stopping in, man. Yeah, I probably will be for quite a bit longer, so. If so, I'll see you when you get back. And then I saw a thing about the OBSBot camera when that came out, and it did animal tracking. And it was a pricey little thing, but I was like, I want the doggo cam to be trackable, because Iz loves to lay right outside the view of the camera. I hope so. If not, I'll be sad, because I'll be losing some of my good items. And so I bought the OBSBot, and it works very well, but every so often it just kind of like screws off on its tracking on me for no good reason. And so I have to reset it. Fortunately, it has a Stream Deck integration. Stream Deck? Yeah, Stream Deck, not Steam Deck. Integration, so that way I can reset its camera position, then re-enable tracking. Oh yeah, so it's funny, Diablo 2 Resurrected, these modded playthroughs and such, are some of my best performing streams on the channel, which is awesome, because I thoroughly enjoy Diablo 2, so it works out. When I first started streaming Diablo 2, when it first came out for D2R, when I say 0 viewers, just straight up no views at all, I was like, man, that's a little disheartening, because, you know, part of streaming, like part of what's fun with streaming, is enjoying and sharing it with others. And so when you have no views, of course, it is a little disheartening. So, you know, a couple weeks ago, a month ago, however long it was ago that I decided to start streaming D2R again, I was like, you know what? I just want to play Diablo 2. I don't care if people tune in. And I'm very appreciative that people seem to be enjoying it. There we go. Yeah, it does like to track the ghosts too. I mean, the ghosts they're sometimes friendly.
Go to the rogue's camp without delay.
I can't see anything that's dropping right now. Nope. Oop. Get out of here. Exactly. I mean, sometimes they knock things off of counters. You just get used to it. You wakes up in the morning like, it's Jimmy again, man. You just ignore Jimmy. You know he's going to kind of be a jerk sometimes. You just embrace it. I should probably keep those, honestly, but... I thought I picked up more charms than that. Did I not? Guess not. All right, let's actually go clear the Den of Evil now, finally, since I can do that. It's comedic on 100x sensitivity. You don't go and clear the Den of Evil initially. That's a poor life choice. That won't be anything good, but... So the goal of this run to beat the game or get geared? Definitely to beat the game. Like, I would like to have at least one character get through hell. At least one. So maybe the one that can hit things from a distance will be able to do so. Though so far, my incompetence has killed all of them. And impatience. I've yet to beat the game on 100x sensitivity, so hopefully that changes. I really thought the Orden was just going to breeze through, and it did not. We're on 8 at the moment still. Until it gets to the point where I definitely cannot be on 8. And what? We're level 19. So we'll probably swap away from 8 here soon. Oh. I accidentally clicked out the window. Go all the way to the bottom. Did anyone survive? Quit reviving all of them. It's always funny, like, nope, can't complete the Den of Evil. You're the first thing in the game. Can't do that. Poor life choice if you try. So far I'm doing a 400x run, which it's just insane with the Paladin. Made to level 30, then changed to... How well does Foe... Like, Foe actually works that well? I was concerned that Foe would actually not be good enough to do that. But I guess, are you using a mod to make it to where Foe actually damages all enemies and not just demons or undead? Yeah, with Redemption Story, you don't need pots at all. Damn. Okay. May have to try that. So, in your experience trying to go for 400x, does it seem like there's a difference between what I'm doing and what you're doing? Who has light damage to Holy Bolt, so if you max out your Holy Bolt, it works well. Okay. I've always kind of wanted to do a Foe Den, so maybe I should try that. That was weird. Because I'm really curious where the mod actually caps out at for maximum density. The creator didn't post anything on his page for like what it actually caps at. Let's get rid of you. I definitely burned through a lot more arrows. Yeah, not sure if it's game 400x. It might be capped at 100. Honestly, I'd be surprised if it's even 100. I was thinking more like, honestly, maybe 10. Like, I mean, there's definitely a difference between 5x and when I set it to 100. That's not even a question. But it's hard to tell, like, where it stops at. Because as we said earlier, there's obviously a finite amount of spawn points that the game will allow for. I just don't know what that limit is, so I figured if I set it to 100, that probably hit it. Never max Holy Shock for Foe. Not worth it. I mean, that's fair. You can see the difference between 10 and 40. Oh, yeah, for sure. It's all... Yes. Act 3. That's all we have to say, right? Act 3 has so many more open spawn points compared to any other acts in the game. And same with Act 4. The, not the Chaos Sanctuary, the, Plains of Despair and all that. They have a lot of spawn points. Just slowly bullet healed my Merc and let him handle non... Alright, so if I do a... I'm gonna get a lot of shit if I do it. It's totally gonna do so. If I do a Foden, there's a mod that makes it to where foe actually damages everything. The River of Fire gets a bit redonkulous. I do have to say, playing a Bowazon kills the wrist. Definitely a lot more clicking than most of my other characters. It is interesting to see how many illegal spawn points there are in the game, you know, as soon as the game crashes. Have you had a lot of crashes with 400X in, like, say, the jail or the sewer? Not the sewers. The sewers? Ooh, amulet. Not any good, but we'll grab it. Or, in the catacombs. Maybe not Singer Barbs. So much fun. In all my years of playing, I've never cared for barbarians. Never been my thing. How many are left? Jeez. 5 remain. 1 monster left. Damn it. Where did you get revived to? Avoid them as much as possible, yeah. Like, they're neat. Back when you could do, you know, an awesome Whirlwind Barb, sure, but not anymore. Do you remember the days of when Whirlwind hit on every frame and just destroyed everything? Game frame at 30 frames per second, you hit 30 times, per second. Just ridiculous. Where's this one little jerk left? Damn it. There he is, right at the beginning. Asshole.
Perhaps now the sisters will trust me.
For the dying, it was Whirlwind Barb. Yeah. Oh yeah, that also happened when D2R first released. There was also the every frame Whirlwind too. I forgot about that. All the ridiculous things we could do. Increase your attack rating. I mean, I should probably do that, but we're fine for now. Alright, we finally did the first quest of the game, guys. Only took us 2 hours. Let's see, is there really anything that I should grab from the stash now? Oh yeah, I forgot I have a hell clap. No, not really. Made a werewolf druid in Lord of Destruction. Used immunity thunderball. I think did like 4k damage, one shot everything. Yup. You were the epitome of a glass cannon. Just fly across the screen and wherever you hit just dies immediately. Pretty much. average chance something will hit me is 5% right now. Good PvP server and watch everyone. I mean, pretty much. Features because of perfect. Yeah, oh, that's pretty rare drop there. I do miss the days of when legendary or unique items were, you know, what got you through the game. Instead of the modern day, like everything is rune words. No, we don't need rune words for everything. It's amazing what crazy amounts of defense do. Things don't hit me and I hit them. Damn. However, all this BS here with all the range units can go away. Like, I can just stand in the crowd and not really die. Now, Kyle, on the other hand, probably having a bad day. This is a poor life choice. Why am I doing this? Okay. This is usually why I die, because I'm like, oh, there went Kyle. Like, yeah, we got this. We'll be fine. And then I get swarmed. No, in this case, it did actually work. Huh, look at that. So we got a cap, we got leather gloves. Ooh. Gimme. Move. You're stuck. We just have to find the runes for infinity. That's the fun part. Which is easier said than done. Poison no longer affects you. Go.
Put that to good use.
I believe Infinity is capable on a bow. Not 100% positive, but I think it is. And then you just need Ismail. Well, fair. I have a Malrune. I'm just firing into the abyss and hoping to hit things. That's how this works. Yeah, early game. This bow is kind of ridiculous. Yeah, Ithrin is a third of Enigma as well. I mean, we love our Ithruns. Nope, wrong. It's Spears and Polearms from Infinity, so Act 2 Merc. I mean, we can do that. Infinity will get some ridiculous damage going. Alright, so we found the tower, now we just need to find the waypoint. Where, oh, where might the waypoint so be? Ooh, yeah, that's not a bad idea. So might instead of Holy Freeze, because I'll be freezing everything essentially at that point. So there's very little point to be on player state right now because I'm past the cap. So, damn. Players 1. I guess actually let's do players 5. That way we get the max loot pool. Not that we necessarily need it right now, but eventually we will. Yep, every time. Doing your fanaticism more. Omens. Yeah, crowd control will definitely be a large boon there. Because, you know, if things can't hit you, they can't kill you. Fighting everything all at once. Like, it's so hard not to get, like, surrounded and overwhelmed. It's a constant struggle. So if you have somebody to stop them from being able to hit you, yeah, that can definitely go a long way. Especially like in here where, you know, you fire all the ranged enemies and let your mercenary just kind of tank the ones that come at your face. Am I still? Oh, hey, we're no longer past the cap. Yay! I'm pretty sure it's level 20 for here though. So once I level up, it's game over. You fear, like, you're always going to level up quickly no matter what players you have it on at 100x NC, just because so much is dying at all times. I don't typically get through normal under level 40 when I'm able to get through normal. Does she? Huh. Didn't realize that.
I'll put that to good use.
I'm sure you will.
I'll put that to good use.
Not bad. I mean, right now we don't necessarily need the runes, so. And any runes that she can drop, I definitely have in my stash. A lot of them. We're just killing her to kill her. One day I would like to do like a story playthrough, but that will be difficult for me to do. Like, no commentary, no camera, just play through the game, full story, the way it's like designed to be played, do every quest, get all the lore. I feel like I would need help to do that. Yeah, that makes sense. Like, to know who I need to talk to at what times, if that makes sense. But I think something like that would be kind of fun to do. I must have been standing in fire. Man, don't wish Diablo 4 on me. I still have to play Diablo 4 and get through the story, because that's the only thing I care about with that game, because the game sucks. It's so bad. I say that. I haven't played it really since release, because I was just so disenfranchised with it. It was so terrible. I am going to play it again just to see, like, have they improved it? And I want the damn story. But God, the game was so bad. Like, here. Let's play Diablo 4, guys. Hope you didn't want to see anything that was more than a foot away from you. for team because someone traded him hacked items. That's bullshit. But also not surprising, sadly. All right, guys, we're playing Diablo 4. We can, you can see everything, right? Don't worry, you move really fast in this game. Look how fast you move. Yeah, because like, how would you know? The game has been out for, well, a year now at this point, but back then probably, you know, only a couple months maybe. I have no hope for D4. Activision disappointed me. I mean, that's what Activision's good at, so. 8 months ago. Yeah, so like the game was still fairly new, all things considered. Don't you love this Diablo 4 experience we're having where you can see everything on the map at all times? What do you mean you want wider field of view? Who wants that? You only think you want wider field of view. That's for plebs. Okay, let's stop this. It's killing me inside. Guys, I'm probably going... I mean, I really wanted to play Path of Exile. Really did. The issue being, by the time that I was going to get into Path of Exile, it already existed for a long time and was chaotic. There's so much to learn. Ooh, the best rune in the game. There's so much to learn. It's just, it's very overwhelming. Especially now that I'm old as dirt. I don't have that, you know, brain elasticity that I used to have.
Well,
Yes?
You. Best rune in the game, boys. We got the tier rune. I mean, potentially. I'm 36. Went back to Project G2 originally. Original D2 experience with great community, really reasonable. Changes the game, feels like what D2 should have been. Turn 39 day? Hey, not too much older then. Welcome to the Everything Hurts Club. It's not a fun club to be in. Yeah, Project D2 was awesome. Like, definitely did a lot of things that made the game exponentially better. Right? Yeah, no, that been feeling old for a decade now. How's your back? Mine actually is a little sore at the moment from sitting for so long. Like, I've had to start stretching a lot more since I've started streaming daily because if I sit here for too long, it just gets terrible. Or if you sleep wrong. Oh, you like... Alright, I gotta tell you guys this story. This is wonderful. So I dislocated a rib a couple years ago, right? And you're probably like, man, you had to do something crazy to dislocate a rib. Like, that's hard to do. I sneezed. I sneezed and dislocated a damn rib. And it hurt for weeks. Like, if I inhaled wrong, like, it was this sharp, terrible pain. If I breathed wrong, if I moved wrong, all the pain. So finally I went to a chiropractor. And he's like, oh, does this hurt right here? I was like, yeah. He goes, yeah, one of your rib knuckles, you know, the part that sockets in, I guess rib socket, rib ball, I don't fucking know. He's like, yeah, it's out of socket. I'm like, well, can you fix that? He's like, yeah, it's just gonna suck. I'm like, why? Exactly. And I felt it pop in, and yeah, he was right. It sucked. It hurt like hell for 0.3 of a second, and then the relief came, and it felt so good. I put up with that shit for like 3 weeks, thinking, oh, I'm fine. It'll go away. No, I sneezed and dislocated a damn rib. Come on, guys. And that's back when I was like 29, 30, because I retired at 30, so, and I was while I was working, so 29. Vehicle detected at front door. Do I need to adjust? Oh, it's AC wiring detected. Yes. Do not. Okay. Apparently there was a garbage truck outside. Oh man, I should have thrown away my concrete bag. Damn it. No, that's fine. I need to do a dump run anyway once I pull all the forms off. I just got done pouring the 20 by 20 shed. That will also be my storm shelter because Florida. And I have to pull all the forms off and do all that fun stuff. Now we may actually need that. Can you give me those in like small term form, please? These muscles that connect your sternum to your ribs and the center of your chest. Pull those muscles. I was having a hard time. Yeah, I could definitely see that. Yep, those muscles are not a joke. But did it help? I should probably start grabbing all the sapphires again. Am I actually getting experience here? No. Damn it. Not careful, should I? I like how she just used her own exploding arrow and just wiped out a whole group of enemies. Proud of her. Yeah, that sounds about right. So I'm sure you guys have seen a couple times when Iz like comes over the camera. I sit cross-legged in my chair most of the time, and that will take a very serious toll on the body if you're not careful. I should not be doing anything stat-wise at the moment. We're gonna potion. Thank God I have high defense, and she's dead. Let's get rid of the archers. No, don't curse me. Well, apparently I managed to pick up a potion at some point. Completely on accident. I'll take it. I mean, I think my only saving grace for my body right now is the fact I did, still do gymnastics. So if it wasn't for that, like, I'm pretty sure I would be extremely stiff and in pain all the time. It's funny, during one of my streams, here, I need to resurrect her. Not too long ago, it's just a couple weeks ago, someone came in and was like, I'll sub if you do a backflip. I was like, all right. And so I took the Izzy cam outside because it's wireless and did a backflip. And he's like,
Yes?
oh, I didn't actually think you could do that. Like, yeah, no, I've been a gymnast for 22 years. Let's see. Yeah, almost 22 years now. Like, no, that's well within my wheelhouse, my good sir. All right, let's do this. Wow, that was not worth it. No, too late. It's gone. have so many garbage charms. It's wonderful. They're garbage, but just good enough that I need to keep them. 36 still go rock climbing and bike lot. Nice. Yeah, like the smallest of things. You do gymnastics too. At least that's what. I mean, it's one way. Give me one quick second for rest and break, baby. There was so much hair when I did that. It's amazing, like, I didn't ever used to hurt my ankles, and now they are just constantly in pain when I do dumb stuff. Like, if I run, just run, and I don't stretch first, ankle is so unhappy. Like, a couple months ago, I was doing some work on the house, and I managed to put my hand into a wasp nest. The best thing ever. So, like any logical person, I freaked the fuck out and ran, and my ankle hurt for 2 weeks after that. And yet, a week and a half later, so I still wasn't even fully healed, I ran a 5K and was fine. Like, explain that to me, body. Explain that to me. What is wrong with you? Wow, that's very large text. Alright, well, let's kill all of you. Perfect. I like when it's no ranged enemies. Makes my life so much easier. Should probably grab some arrows. I just realized I was almost out of arrows, wasn't I? Huh. That's not good. I heard a charm drop, but I have absolutely no idea where.
I'll put that to good use.
Yeah. 3 defense, that's obviously the best one ever, right? There it is. Swarm me. No, this weekend I'll be working with my best friend to build a chicken coop for my chicks. That way they have a nice, safe little place to be. Though they still can't really be outside of the brooder box and all that until October 23rd. However, they've learned that they are able to jump out of their brooder box, which I should probably check that camera now and make sure they're still in there, because they stay in my bathroom. And they're about to get permanently transplanted to my shower. So I can close the door on that, and then they can't get out. Oh crap, I don't see any chickens. That's not good. Give me one moment. I'm gonna go see how many chickens are roaming my bathroom. Give me a moment. Good news, there are no chickens walking around my bathroom. They were just hidden behind the camera, which they're very good at. But I had to double check because it's actually really bad for them not to be in their brooder box. They could get too cold and then they would die, and I don't want that. I love my chicks. It wasn't that long ago. I didn't get stung. I grabbed the nest though. All right, let's see how many crashes we have in the jail this time. Hopefully 0. That's right, all of you, swarm me now. Ah, crap, there's archers. Get rid of the archers and then work on everyone else. And then save Kyle. I wonder if it's supposed to be Kyle or Kylie, you know. But there's only one E, so... But as far as I know, Kyle is not an androgynous name. It's typically a masculine name. How are we doing on arrows? Okay, we're doing fine. Death. More rings that we don't necessarily need. So I've definitely lost characters to razor spines a few times, and it sucks every single time, if you're wondering. For whatever reason, those do way too much damage. Kick the barrel.
Good evening.
Greetings.
I just don't mention it much. I've mentioned it on stream a few times, actually. I don't know if that counts. I can probably start to get rid of some of these. Five to 8 fire damage. I mean, probably better than what we... Let's see if we can find a 3-socket hunter's bow for her. Well, off to a good start. I probably should have like picked one up along the way, but it's so hard to find items inside of the mix of chaos. Really? Normally you have these like readily in stock, Charcy. Come on.
What can I do for you?
What is with you right now? Just give me the one thing we need and we'll be good. Maybe if I go to the Dark Woods, you'll get something better. Close, but not quite what I'm looking for. Wrong one. I mean, I guess, you know what? It won't matter at the end of the day. She's not long for this world anyway. Here. 126. There, it's already better. Now let's see if we can find some more chipped rubies. Ideally flaweds, but... Also, how many times do we think the game is going to crash? That's the real question. I wonder how long till I can find a 3. I hope not. Also, my computer really starts to heat up the room when I play this. I wonder how long it'll take me to find a 4-socket bow to put inside into. Really? That's it? Okay, well that's not too bad then. Assuming I don't crash on cows as well. Always a possibility. I will say I do look forward to being able to use multi-shot effectively, but that is not yet. Yes. I mean, if I had thought about it, I could have like pre-farmed a 4-socket bow at some point and just used it as soon as I got it. But I guess I could put inside on my mercenary, in the meantime. The pole arm. It'd just be better to have a good bow, Because I don't do a whole lot of damage. My god, there's so many shamans. Come on, there we go. Entering the barracks. Alright, how many crashes? I should have set up a poll for how many crashes do you think will happen and had 1 through 7. Level 21. Alright, how's our experience looking? Honestly, I think it might... Oh, no, we're still getting good experience in here. I'm surprised by that. I know once I hit 25, I'm screwed until Act 3. So honestly, I should probably just play as 1, because I will hit 25 before then. There's no reason to have it be more difficult right now. Short of drops, of course, but I'm not that concerned at low level. And also, this will more quickly just get rid of everything for us. Ah, something hurt me. What did so much damage all of a sudden? I don't know. That's concerning. I didn't even watch my health bar go down. That's an issue. Oh. Well, let's grab the Heroic Malice, shall we? Chalice? Whoever the hell it is. Hammer. Flame Killer the Quick. Flame Killer the Dead, actually. Your bones shall... Wait. Malice, thank you. My brain just, went completely blank. Which one is it? No idea. Malice.
The sisters will be
Second string off. Damn. There's not really anything that I need to use energy on, so I guess we'll just not do so. Just waste the solar today, I guess. Probably would be nice if my car's plugged in, but I'll do that after this stream. I'm thinking a little bit later today I'll do a Silk Song stream. Just do my 3. I'm trying to find a game to do off stream to like record and then post my Saturday videos. I have not come up with the game to do yet, and that's kind of an issue. Oh, that's a table room. Don't go in there. Oh, I'm sure there's arrows somewhere around here. Hey, look, arrows. What do you know? It's never a good thing when you run low on arrows, as, you know, a thing that only uses arrows. Alright, let's get rid of all of you jerks. Beep.
It's locked.
Of course it's locked. Why wouldn't it be locked? I mean, you can't kick it or anything. You're over here just like slaughtering hordes of demonic creatures. But a lock on a chest? Can't do it, man. Too much. Final boss of the game. Opening a lock. Whatever will we do? We're not strong enough. Yeah, we have more arrows now. Man, imagine if you could do multi-shot exploding arrow, which there is a mod for that, by the way. It turns every projectile into multi-shot. It'd be wonderful. Clear out all the things.
What nightmarish tortures.
Now, obviously, it's built out of superior wood. Oh, you can kill the primevals? Nah, not a locked chest, man. It's too much. It's a good thing they didn't lock any of these doors. Like, that was the ultimate way to keep me out. Just lock the door. Done. I can't break a door. I've picked up garbage. All the garbage. Actually, that one's kind of decent. We'll hold on to that one. Now watch, it's gonna crash after I did that, and I just negate all of my work. And it says, look, then the screen is locked, and this is pretty much, yeah, like, Bale's just behind a locked door, and just laughs at you. What are you gonna do? You can't get through this locked door. It's too strong. The only one that can? The assassin. It's the only one that's got this. You have to rely on the assassin to save the world. So dumb. Recognize you! To you too, little dude. Eventually, we will find jail level 2, or we'll crash. Oh, I found a waypoint. That's unusual.
Possible.
No, it's entirely possible. You were standing on it. Don't impossible me.
Oh,
Gotta go. Thank you for the stream and have a nice one. I appreciate you being here, man. You have a good one. Ugh. Well, let's just get rid of those. Goes where I drank some, I guess. I'll give you a 9 and an L room. It's final offer. Best I can do. If I was capable of like creating my own mods, that would totally be, I would just do that. Like, I would not have any other locked doors in the game, but the final one. To get to Bale, just have him in a room with a locked door. And the only character that can beat the game is an assassin. Or make it just like absolutely super ridiculous to forge a key to get in. Because you're not strong enough to get through the door. Beep. Just launch all those in there. Primordial lockpick. Exactly. Speaking of primordial things, like I've said this a few times over streams, but I just recently finished watching Attack on Titan, and their explanation for the Titans is just kind of meh. Like, I thought that they were going to like actually explain how Titans happened. And yes, they did with Ymir essentially falling into the primordial sea. God damn it. Essentially falling into the primordial sea and getting infected with the Titan thing. I don't know. Like, I feel like they didn't do a good job explaining it. Like, where did the primordial centipede come from? What? Tell me more about this. Like, nah, we can't do that. All right, how far back did we go? Yeah, not too far.
Good day. Oh.
Oh, cut. You didn't give me the jail waypoint? Rude. Now we have to make our way back through there. If it crashes again, we'll go to players 1, though. Or not players 1, 1 density. Just so we can get through. Nah, you can't spawn out of bounds. Can't have that. No siree. There's very little point in me even picking anything up that drops, because if it crashes again, it's not like it's gonna... Oh, jeez. It's gonna be in my inventory, so... At least in Players 1, I should be able to out-heal anything that happens. I hope. No. I was trying to go through the bookcase inside the door. I'm smart. Promise. We're just trying to get through, that's all. We're not really trying to kill things for experience or anything, or drops. We just want to get through the doors. And there are so many doors. Sapphire, we'll take that. Thank you. And that's healing time. We took enough damage. Alright, come on. We just gotta get through here. Now, how much of the next floor do we have the map for still? Because I don't quite remember where things were. We have all of it.
What
Beautiful.
nightmarish tortures took place here?
Oh, something hit me with slow. End of the world. Kyle's probably gonna die, but that's the sacrifice I'm willing to accept. Yep, there he goes. She goes. As long as I don't die, we're okay. I will revive you, don't you worry. Now I'm curious if these can change, if the... Damn it, quit giving me good ones. Thank you. If those could change.
Good day.
If the game crashes again. Alright, all of you just swarm me and immediately die. It works out great. Appreciate it. Let's see if it's over here. Ooh, we found a light belt. God. Okay. I meant to change it to play to 1 density. Here, I'm just gonna cancel and do that because it's very frustrating trying to get through there. Connecting to BattleNet. You don't need to, I promise. Where is it? Response density 1. Install mods. I didn't realize GoPro was still a thing. 2 new cameras. Yeah, how about you just fix your stuff? And make sure your cameras don't overheat all the time. Mods installed. All right, cool. Go away. Thank you. Run. And then we'll close out and redo it for the catacombs once we get there. Is being such a good boy sleeping. What? That? Did I mess up? No, 1. Why did you crash? All right, let's fix that again. Let's install mods again. Maybe I broke something. How could this happen to me? I made my mistakes, but life goes on and I'm fading away. Just waiting for the mods to finish. Gotta wait for this bar that you guys can't fully see to get all the way through, and then we get the little notification at the bottom left that says mod successfully installed. Boop. 26 of 26 mods. Oh, let's try this again. Alright, don't crash. Two? That's weird. This may be the end of the stream at this point. We'll have to see. I didn't accidentally click on something that enabled something that was not supposed to be enabled, did I? Immune, modify, increase, expand stash, loop filter, which I should probably modify, but that's not the point. No, all that should be good. But something is very unhappy. And I don't know what. Boom, boom. Well then, what did I mess up? Pseudo loop filter. The only thing I changed was the monster density. Let's do this. Let's come over here. Refresh mod list. Install mods. And now we wait. Pretty sure I didn't click on anything. We don't use socket punching. We definitely don't have Plays Mephisto enabled. Well, this was not something I expected to run into. Things are broken. Probably disable cheaty mods. Don't really need that. Okay, let's see if the refresh fixed it. Maybe not. Okay. Just completely remove increased monster density. How about that? But this is a new one. I may end up having to go through and try to fix everything after this. I wish that the install didn't take so long, but yeah, that's minor. I'm not sure what would have messed up there. Well, let's see. All right, well, I guess since things are broken at the moment, I'm gonna have to call it quits here. I'll have to figure out what's going on and work on getting that fixed. But I don't really want to troubleshoot that on stream because I have to go through and mess with files and all that fun stuff. So, all right, let's try it. One sec. Close mod manager. Boop. What's up, Iz? I love you. No, you're adorable. Yes. Come on. No. Ignore. I've tried to update to 1.7.3 a few times, but it has failed. Install mods. Window capture. Turn that back on. I didn't know if maybe I'd clicked on something that one of the mods I don't typically use, but it doesn't look like I did. Could also be a corrupted file after doing it. Yep, no, still messing up. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go through and figure out what's causing the issue. Yeah, I don't really know. That's a new one. Yeah, it always tries to. That's not uncommon. What I'll probably go for the mod that disables that completely and see if that fixes it. But that will take me a little bit of time to go through Nexus mods and find that one and all that fun stuff. So anyway, that's where we're going to, I guess, have to call it quits for the time being. We'll be back a little bit later with another stream probably. But until then, I do appreciate everyone being here. And again, happy birthday, Paul. Hopefully your birthday goes well for you. As always, if you guys like the content I'm putting out, make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notification bell to stay up to date with all new content as it comes out. And until next time, thanks so much for tuning in. Have a wonderful day and or night. Bye-bye.